Today we will talk about how to create a delivery challan. Delivery challan is important when you have to move stocks within your warehouses, or you are assisting a transporter by giving him delivery challan along with an invoice copy. So there may be many scenarios where you have to create the delivery challan. So today we will talk about how to create a delivery challan and also an automation. If you see, and also an automation where you can create the counter records, the counter transactions of the delivery challan automatically. Okay, so first let's create the first delivery challan. In this case, you select, for example, business unit. So from this business unit, I want to transfer my stock to my another business unit, which is in this case Vertex products. Okay, uh, this is an inventory movement of out category. This affects inventory because I am moving uh, my stock from one business unit to another business unit. Okay, so you save it and then you get a unique number automatically. Now you go to this delivery challan and you enter your different parts. So for example, this basic black hanger, quantity 100, save. So the first transaction is done. Now you select another quantity 100, save. You select third transaction, let's assume black granules, 100 quantity, save. These cost and uh, unit applied are by default, so may not be relevant from invoicing perspective, but these are just for reference purpose. Okay, let's have one more, which is very high quality transparent hangers. Okay, let's have this fourth one as well, and 100. Okay, so in this delivery challan, which is an out stock movement from business unit grand hangers, and we are sending these to Vertex products, and these are the four different items and these are the respective quantities. So this delivery challan is made for grand hangers. So let's come to grand hangers. So if you see grand hangers, these are the four items. Right now the delivery challan quantity is 0 because we have already created these entries, and this was so the moment I refresh, look at this column. The moment I refresh, you will get minus 100, minus 100. So this net quantity is reduced by minus 100. Okay, so this is happening in live. Now if you look at Vertex products here, so we have added these four items. This will not update, and I'll tell you the reason, but these three will update. Okay, so right now the delivery challan quantity is 0. Let's go to our delivery challan module. So right now we have created this delivery challan from this business unit to this business unit, affects inventory and the movement is out. Now for Vertex, we need to create the counter balancing transaction. So let's create that counter balancing transaction. So this time my business unit would be, yes, you guessed it right, Vertex products, and we are getting it from grand hangers. Okay, and the mapped DC is basically it is very important if you want to create automation. So mapped DC is basically the transaction which you created from grand hangers to Vertex product. So go over there, and this is the uh, mapped delivery challan. Okay, for this movement is in because I'm taking the products from grand hangers, and this also affects my inventory because my inventory will go up. Now you save this. So this is the prerequisite. A number is auto generated. Now the one way is to basically create the inward movement manually. You can always do it. But if there are multiple items, let's say 100 of the items which you created in the original, that means this delivery challan, what you can also do, you can run an automation, press this automation, okay, the delivery challan automation FL9, run flow, and done. Now come to this challan, and maybe just after 1 to 2 seconds, 2 3 seconds, you refresh this. Now automatically you can see that 3 items have been added. I told you out of these 4, 3 will be added and this will not be added, and I'll tell you the reason. Okay, now 100 quantities movement is in. The moment you refresh for vertex product, so this is my vertex product, so the moment I refresh, you will see 100 quantity have been added. Positive means an addition, and this net quantity is automatically updated. Now why this was not created? Because uh, there is a slight mismatch between the product name. So this is very high quality transparent hanger versus very high quality transparent hangers. So these names have to be exactly the same. Okay, so if this flow has to work, these names have to be exactly the same. Okay, so once you correct this name to this exactly this, in the next it will run. So meanwhile what you can do, you can always come back and create a transaction manually. So I'll go over here and I'll select this 100 and save it. Okay, and if you now come back here, you do a refresh, 100 is updated here. Okay, so this way, now if you see delivery challans, there are 2 delivery challans. One is this which was an out, and one is this which is an in. Okay,